Good afternoon everyone, Wendy, Spanish Crafter here. I've just popped along because I want to show you a journal that I'm making for myself for next year. It's going to be a sort of diary cum gratitude journal, and it's a book I've torn up, and it was a pudding recipe book, but I quite liked it because it wasn't too fat and I could rip some pages out, and it's already getting quite chunky, and I've only gone up to, I'm just doing March. So this is the inside cover. It's using a mixture of papers from G, Happiness in Crafting. This is a pad from Stamperia. Napkins. This is a set from Tracy Fox called, bear with me, the sketchbook, and that's got some lovely pockets and tags in. And there's another set I'm using from Janie B. This is Birds and Butterflies, and this has got all sorts of ephemera, tags and envelopes, and I thought that was really pretty. And this is the, like I said, that's the inside cover. I've just put a napkin on the next page. This is all tags and pockets, and the same on this side. So I'm mixing up the two kits. The postcard I've just made into a pocket, that's Janie B, and then the tags are Tracy Fox, and the pockets Tracy Fox. This is the first page really, and it's just all bits of paper. I have my scrap box at the side of me, and I just pull bits out. I've cut things, sayings out of books I've been reading. This is a little envelope with journaling space inside. And like I said, I've done January and February. So I've done January as winter, and I've just cut some scenes out from books. That's a lovely snow scene. There's recipes from my potato recipe book. Do you remember a few videos ago? I had these that I was gifted. It was a full pad of graphic 45. So I've stuck one on each month. And I also printed out these notes sheets with the months as well. So I'm going to make little notes there, and I'm making a space for grateful for. So I'm going to do each month, just write down what I'm grateful for. This is a recipe out of the potato book again, and some lovely pictures and poems. I've made a big tag journaling on the back, and another one from the Stamperia pad, and that's a little pocket there. So that's January, and this is on to February. So this is leek and potato soup recipe, space there to journal. This is a tag from Janie B kit, but I've just made it into a pocket, and I've stuck a little envelope from Tracy's kit. There's nothing inside there at present, and that page has just got napkin on, and this is an envelope stuck over leaf, so I can put things inside there. And underneath this poem, I've just stuck it on and made it into a corner pocket, and I've stuck some of the tag in that I showed on my last video from Tracy Fox's layered tags kit. So there's lots of journaling space on the reverse of there, and I've also stamped a little bird on the bottom of the tags. So that's February, and there's more tags there, and that's my grateful for space. And onto the next page now. This is March, and this is where I've come to a dilemma, because Debbie sent me a Edith Holden page when I won one of a prize from her, and I really want to include it for the March, but I don't want to glue it down because I don't want to cover any of it up. So it's too wide to just use as a page. So I was thinking I may have to just attach it with washi tape, and then you can open both pages and then just have to fold it up so that it's out of the way. So just attach washi tape there, fold it over, and then use it as a flip. and I've just stuck my March graphic 45 in, so I'm at the space now where I need to start prettying things up. So this is one of the original pages of the book, which I have just put gesso, a thin coat of gesso over. But I printed this set out from Caroline's Craft Tree. She does YouTube videos, but she also has I think it's a blog, and she gives freebies on. So that's from Janie's kit. So I was thinking of cutting this and sticking half of it on to cover the original book page up, but then fold it over so that this can be a journaling space. So I think that's what I'm going to do, and then put the Edith Holden page on that page, like I said before, with washi tape, so that you can see all of it. It's just far too nice to hide part of it. So that's what I'm going to do with there. And also there's lots of envelopes and decoration with daffodils on, which I shall use for the March and April. That's more for the summer, like violets. But these are just lovely. So I think I'll be using these for March and April. So I will make another video when I've done the next 2 months to show you those, and we'll see how it turns out. So thanks again for joining me today, and I hope you've enjoyed what I've done, and I hope you'll pop back to see what I do in March and April. And I hope you all have a nice weekend, and please, I would love it if you subscribed and give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye. Hi again, it's Wendy back. I just thought I'd pop back to show you what I've done so far to finish off March. I've stuck on this Edith Holden page with washi tape at the side, but I also put a little bit of glue on as well, because I'm not too sure of washi tape. So you can see all the sides of the paper, and I stuck some more washi tape on the back. So that just folds in, and that looks okay. And I put some more washi tape just down the side of the page as an extra. I got this lovely set of 3 washi tapes from my local craft shop, and there's some really pretty ones. So it's this one, I think it's wasps actually, and there's one there and another one with flowers on. So I thought they were really quite pretty. So that's the Edith Holden page in full, which I'm quite pleased about, and you can see all of it. So I'm not doing anything else with that, but I might just put either a postcard under there as a pocket, and I've cut out the 2 sheets I showed you from Caroline's Craft Tree. So I've made the little envelope, which I stuck the wrong side down, which is still a bit sticky, but that's okay. And I've cut out the little bits of ephemera, so I'm going to stick those in, and I've cut the words out as well. Daffodil, aquamarine, which it says on here is the birthstone of March, which I didn't know, and spring. So this was the one page that still had some of the book left. So I've ripped a piece of book page out, and I've ripped a piece of music paper out. So I'm thinking I might just make this into a little pocket. So I'll just glue it down the 3 sides, and then that can be used to tuck a little envelope in, or a little journaling card. So that's fine like that. So that can be used as a little tuck spot there. Okay, and I have inked up all the other pieces. So I've kept 1 sheet with the other envelope on from Caroline's Craft Tree. So I'm going to use this for April. So I'll leave that to one side and put it back in the envelope for now. And I'm going to use this under the Edith Holden page to use as a pocket. So I'll just punch out a little part of a circle there, and that could be glued in under there and use as a pocket for another tag or envelope. I always feel when I'm doing journals that I'm doing a bit hodgepodge, if you know what I mean. I use bits from everywhere instead of using a full kit. but there's bits you like in all different kits, isn't there? You know, I like the tags and that from Tracy's kit. I'll absolutely adore this from Janie Journals, Janie B. That's just absolutely beautiful bits of ephemera and tickets. Vibrant colours on them, and butterflies to cut out. So I'll cut those out to use in the summer pages. Tags with birds on, that's a double tag. Chaffinch. Just so beautiful. There's loads of tags here. So they will definitely be going in the summer pages. So that's the little pocket stuck in there. And I'll probably use that envelope in that one. So should I stick anything else on or just leave it as it is? Like that. Or should I just leave that as journaling space? I think we might just stick one in the top corner for now. They're both similar, so I'll have one in April and I'll use one now. And then leave the rest of the page blank so that it can be used for writing on. There. So that's okay, I think, for March. And I've stuck that page on. That was the cutout. And that's a ticket from Janie B and just some odd bits of paper I had in the basket at the side of me. And so that's March, and I'm going to use this little space here for my grateful for. Now I printed these out, I just printed them off, I wrote them on the computer and printed them out and cut all these little tiny pieces out. So I'm just inking the edges up, and I'm going to have this space here for my grateful for. So I'll just glue that in on the top, and I use put the date on that, and that's a pocket there. So again, a tag can go in there, and that's okay, and I can journal on there as well. And I might actually just stick one of these in there, which would be nice. So that is March finished. So then we're on to April, which I've done some of it, so I'll show you that next time. Okay, thanks again for watching, and don't forget, give me a thumbs up if you like it, and any suggestions, just leave me a comment. Thank you for watching. Bye.